Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a very special video that I hope to make more of in the future because of my growing miniature collection. So these are going to be just my, in order, the miniatures I've painted over the past first few weeks of collecting them. So yeah, here we go with the first ever miniature I painted. I'm kind of embarrassed of this one because I didn't thin my paints or use washes or anything like that. So this is the starting point. Excuse me. It's fine for a starting, and I'm definitely gonna hold on to it and not repaint it. But yeah, that's not saying much though. But now let's move on to the next one. So next, I think this might even be worse. The colors are better, but you know. This is a, also I forgot to mention this is a Fire Genasi painted from a elf. This is my second one. It's an elf, but I painted to look like an elf, unlike the other one that was in the same pack. So has lightning. It looks really rushed and bad, but I mean, I tried my best, and definitely gonna hold on to this one too. Well, I'm gonna hold on to all of them, but that was one of my first ones. Next is just a pile of gold. Turned out really well, actually. It's just glitter glued to the template, but this came with the next figure, but I made this one first, so yeah, put that over there as well. The next one is the Blue Dragon Ruling. So I thinned my paints on this one. I didn't use washes. This would have looked so good with washes, but I mean not washes. I don't use washes. I don't have washes. I use watered down, like really watered down paint. But here's the Blue Dragon Ruling with the Blood River base, and I was proud of this one when I did it, but I've gotten a lot better. Next one is this Elf Fighter, painted like an elf fighter, obviously. So, oops, keep knocking him over. Got the snowy white base, good shield. I didn't use washes on this one. This one took me, I want to say not as long, but it's pretty clean for when I did it. I could have done more coats, but not very interesting, so I probably wasn't very enthusiastic about it. But yeah, that's my next one. Now, my next one is I think it's a human wizard, human sorcerer. So this is one of my favorite bases that I've made. It's just popsicle sticks that I cut, so it looks like wood planks with blood on it. The miniature could be more clean, but I like all the colors that I used, but it definitely could be more clean, and the super glue on the bottom that dried that color needs to get cleaned up, but I'm not gonna touch it. I don't like to go back and touch my miniatures, but yep, that's the sixth one already. Number 7 is, I believe, I may have got the order mixed up, but I believe it's this Death Knight. Now this is when I started using washes, and this figure is probably one of my favorite figures that I've painted so far in my collection. See, I used washes and a lot of blood and a lot of metallic colors. I love this miniature. Still could be cleaner, just stuff happens, but yeah, that's the 7th one, I believe. Now for my 8th miniature, I have this Helmed Horror, which I love this one. This is also one of my favorites, but I think I like the Death Knight better, just because it has more colors and stuff. So I don't know how good the lighting is, but he has the magma base that I like a lot. A lot of my bases I put a lot of time into, but yeah, this one is I did, the wash is really good, and I basically went off what the actual Helmed Horror looks like, which is, I mean, what I do with a lot of monsters. So now, the next, is that the 8th one already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so the 9th one, I did not like this. I mean, I like it, but I wasn't very enthusiastic about painting it. That's why it looks really, really messy. But it's still a neat one for my collection. Just probably my least favorite so far. And the eyes kind of turned out bad, but you know, I wasn't really very enthusiastic about painting it. I rushed it, but, and I did I use wash? I used washes, or watered down paints, but I mean, I'm not proud of that one. Next one is, I believe it's this elf, another elf fighter. I put this one off for a while, but I painted it and I actually did, I mean, a pretty good job. It looks like Link from Zelda a lot, but I used the metallic paint really well. I made the water really cool. I think this one is top quality. Not one of my favorites, but one of the top in quality, in terms of quality. Now we're getting into the big ones. I might have to zoom out a little bit so we can see these. So the first one out of the bigger ones that I have is this young red dragon that I painted. This one, the paint job could be better, but the base, oh my gosh, is phenomenal. But paint job could be better, but I mean, I still love this miniature. It's probably my second favorite miniature. You'll see my favorite in a second. But yeah, I used the watered down paints really well, and the fire looks good. So there's that one. Now, the final painted miniature that I have, I literally finished it today. Like, I finished it like about an hour or two ago. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. This is my, whoa, what the heck? That lighting was so weird on his eyes. Sorry about that. But this lighting is so weird on his eyes, but I mean, hopefully you can see that his eyes are gold. But this is, sorry about that, my, what was it? A Genie Afridi. And I love this. Everything's good about this. For me, at least, everything is good about it. I love it. Took me like a while, but I did it in pretty much one sitting. Yeah, so those are all my painted miniatures. Now, for my unpainted miniatures, I've got 2 of them right now. The first one, I started working on this Gnoll. Whoa, sorry about that. Knocked the camera over. He's a little bigger than the others. Like, here's Flare, here's the Genie Afridi, but he's medium sized. Blood effects are good and cool, and yeah, overall I think he's gonna turn out great when he's done. Now this is completely unpainted, but here's the other Gnoll. This is my last one. I could paint this to look so cool, but I have no vision for it yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed me talking for 9 minutes. And if you want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. I will do update videos maybe, and I will see you next time.